Right, so we got this 2013 5.0 Coyote. We're gonna do a Pmas intake and install a tune. Current mods in the car: long tube headers. The job was done by my brother. This is the 2013 5.0 Coyote, and here's a Pmas intake. This is a badass setup, in my opinion, guys. This is one of the best air intakes you could buy for a Coyote setup. And we got the in gauge provided by Lund. The owner of the car already told me he already has his email tune on it. So for the full exhaust, the Pmas, and well, the new intake. So I'm gonna start by removing the stock intake, removing the hoses, and getting the stock air box out and the clamps, and then we're gonna have to move the reservoir to the side. But there's this little plate that comes so you can move it around, and here's the bolts. So I'm gonna start by taking out the stock intake, and we'll be back when we start with the new one. Okay, so we're back. I already removed the stock intake, removed the stock box. So now we're gonna start putting on the heat shield over there on that side. So this is the bracket, guys. It moves almost like an inch and a half towards the passenger side of the car, so you can have room to put the big old Pmas intake, because it has a big old elbow up here on the side. So I'm gonna start by putting the heat shield. I'll be back once I get that in and start putting the other intake. So I'm gonna have to switch also the MAF sensor and starting on this one. So we'll be back once I start doing that, guys. Alright, so I already installed the heat shield that comes with it, and you got these push pins that comes with a factory Pmas that sends them in a little package. But you gotta play with them, you gotta bend them, because it's a little pain in the ass to get them in there. And there's that one in the bottom, there's this one, and this one up top of here. So, and you gotta remove your stock air duct your air duct that comes with the car. You won't be using this anymore, so, because there's no fitment for it. See, that's where the air comes through, right up in right up in here. I was all the way on this side, so it's right up in here. So there's no more room for it. But I'm gonna remove the mass air from the stock one, and starting on this one, then we're gonna start putting the intake, the Pmas intake. Right, so we already got the Pmas intake installed. It's a pretty straightforward install, guys, but you have to you will have some little hard times, like putting the shield with these brackets, try to make it fit in there. And you gotta twist this one in the bottom to get the clip in. So you gotta twist it towards your left side. Also, I forgot to tell you, you have to remove your strut from the top and your engine cover, so you can have better access to it. Next step, we're gonna load up the tune from the computer to the end gauge, and we'll show you the steps on how to tune the car. But it looks pretty damn massive. I was wondering, man, is the hood gonna clear when it closes? But we'll check that out. So we're gonna do the tuning, and we'll be back. Alright, so we were having some trouble with my computer, so I had to call my cousin to get his computer, because he had the update on his computer. So all you do, put your key on, ignition on, don't turn on your car, and you go to load tunes. There we go, Pmas tune. You go yes, flash this tune, yes, and you wait. This will take approximately 8 minutes, so click OK, turn key on, it's already on, and your gauges will flash all kinds of colors. So it's installing, so once that's done, we'll be back. Alright, so it just did the first 6 minutes just went by. So it says don't turn off the vehicle or unplug the tuner, downloading module. Alright, so the last part was it says the tune was successfully installed. You just had to wait 10 seconds, then you got to turn on the car. So we'll wait 10 seconds, then we'll get the car started and see if everything comes out good and we don't get any service engine codes on it. Okay, here goes nothing. The exhaust. There we go, that's the Pmas intake, guys. Quick install video and how to install the tune. Pretty straightforward, guys. If you don't have your latest firmware update on your laptop, you will have some errors while trying to copy and drag your tune to the end gauge. But other than that, guys, pretty straightforward. Everything seems fine. Everything seems good. Temperatures are good. So we'll end it here, guys, and thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe for more. Peace.